Welcome to the Gateway podcast. What's the norm? I am here with Terra from Hunkapi Farms. Has become a special place in the Gateway community. So I'm gonna take this back to the beginning. What inspired you to start Hunkapi?
I felt that as a child, horses really changed my life and saved my life, and I wanted to be able to give that feeling to other, youth in the valley.
Mm.
I love working with horses, and I wanted to be able to give that gift to other people.
What drew your personality to equine therapy?
I mostly wanted to just be with horses.
Mm.
So in the beginning, I just wanted to have any job with horses. So when I started, it was more about the horses. And then I got to go to graduate school and I got a degree in counseling. And I realized that if horses helped me, they could help other people. And so as I got older and went through school, that other side of my heart and my purpose came online to want to give the gift of horses to people, but I wanted to do it in a structured way. I wanted it to be educational. I wanted it to be impactful. And so I was able to go to school and tie my love of horses with an education that was really purposeful in helping people.
Mm. How did your relationship with horses shape your vision for helping others?
I think that horses taught me how to work really hard.
Yeah.
They gave me a place when I always felt different from other people. They were a safe place for me to go because I could be as different as I wanted to be with them, and they accepted me for who I was.
Yeah.
Uh, and they also taught me a lot about a sense of safety and belonging and empathy and responsibility. And I think that that is carried through, that still is with me today, and so it impacts how I, uh, treat our horses. It impacts how I treat our customers. It impacts how I treat all of our clients, my staff, and our volunteers.
Who are the primary individuals or groups that Hunkapi serves, and what kind of needs do they come with?
We provide services to children ages 3 to 17, and then also adults from 18 all the way to hospice care. So sometimes people come to us, and it's their dying wish to be with a horse. Uh, most of the people that are coming to us have trauma and have experienced trauma in their life in some capacity. And so our staff is largely trauma trained. We also have groups of individuals that come in with cerebral palsy or cancer. Sometimes we get to work with Gateway,
Mm.
right? And that's super fun because we get to teach leadership and vocational skills and regulation skills, all using the horses. So the populations and the ages that come to Hunkapi are very vast. And I think that speaks to the adjustability of our herd of horses that can go between all different ages, all different genders, all different diagnoses. But mostly what I see is that all people need a place where they can feel safe, where they can feel included, where they can feel accepted for who they are, whether they're male or female, 3 years old or 95 years old.
Yeah. What kind of transformations or growth have you seen in participants over time?
Mm. I have seen so many really incredible things happen in the arena. I've seen, uh, people speak their first words on a horse that have never spoken before.
Wow.
I've seen people that have difficulty walking
Mm.
able to begin to move. Um, I've seen people that have had really bad relationships with their parents or bad relationships with their children or spouses begin to heal in the arena because they learn what energy and emotions they're bringing into life, and then the horses get to meet them and they get to learn how they are affecting other people and begin to repair those relationships. Those are some of the most special.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like that's amazing. You know, horses can bring so much into people. You know, and some people are scared of horses because they're
Mhm.
so big.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are. They are. They can
Mm,
feel really overwhelming, right?
yeah.
But sometimes in life feels overwhelming.
Oh yeah.
The decision is too big, the job is too big, the friendships are too big, like, the problem is too big, and yet you learn that we can get through really big things and really hard things in the arena, and
Yeah.
that's really special to be able to take what we're doing in the arena, outside of the arena, into our life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And they also keep you really aware of where your toes are, right? You
Yeah.
you never lose track of where your toes are when you're standing next to a 1,000-pound animal.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Can't imagine getting like a horse stepping on those toes.
Doesn't feel very good.
Yeah.
It's happened to me a few times.
Yeah. That's why you keep your feet together.
Yep, gotta keep your feet together for sure.
Yeah. Gateway Academy students have been coming to Hunkapi for the past 16 years. It's crazy. What has that long-standing partnership meant to you and your team?
It's meant a lot of things. I think it's been one of our longest relationships, and so, uh, for me, it's been really special to learn to grow and adapt with Gateway. Gateway has moved, like, it was a small school when we started
Oh
with
yeah.
Gateway, and now it has 140 plus students, right?
Yeah.
Um When I started with Gateway, we used to haul our horses to go meet at a facility instead of the Gateway coming to us.
Mm,
Uh, I always love the leadership at Gateway because they come in with new ideas every single year and they want to make sure that the students are having a new experience in case they're coming back to the program. So we get to add, like this last year or two, we've been adding in some vocational training, working with our veterinarians, some of the
mm,
horse care. That has been really special to see, like, if people have different interests and vocations. And then also, to just continue to work with we've worked with the staff on mindfulness. So, to me, Gateway, a relationship is uh, I get to see the timeline of Hunkapi, the timeline of Gateway, how they've always stayed together and grown together in some
yeah.
way.
Yeah. It's crazy. I didn't even know it was 16 years.
I know. How old are you?
I am 18.
Okay, so imagine we started when you were 2 years old.
Jeez.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Makes me feel old.
What have you observed about Gateway students, specifically when they interact with animals and the environment at Hunkapi?
I've seen a lot of fear
Mm,
turn into curiosity. Like you said, horses are big, right? Even for some of the students at Gateway, the textures, the dirt, the water, like learning to take care of the horses, the manual labor. So I've seen people learn to take on challenges and work that they wouldn't normally want to take on, textures and responsibilities that maybe they wouldn't normally want to do. And I've also seen them get really curious around um, watching our veterinarians do vaccinations
yeah.
and physical exams. Like, they get to get curious around that. I get to see, the Gateway students learning to ride and coming back year after year and forming bonds with the horses. And then also the confidence that comes once you learn a new skill. It's like when you're learning to play the guitar and you learn a new song, like it feels good, right?
Sure.
So with the horses, they get to learn how to go from walk to trot. Once you learn how to trot a horse, that's a new skill. It's special.
Yeah. Besides horses, what other animals are a part of Hunkapi Farm's community?
We have quite a few. We have 10 dogs. We have 2 donkeys, 2 cows, 3 pigs, and a whole lot of chickens.
Yeah, that's quite the zoo.
Yeah, it is like a zoo, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do these different animals contribute to the therapeutic experience?
I think if horses feel too big, then you can start with a chicken or you can start with a dog.
Mm,
Uh, all the animals have a different personality. You work with pigs differently than you'd work with horses versus cows versus donkeys. And so, just the other day I had a little girl that was out and we were asking her to ride a big horse and it felt too big. And so we got to go get a littler horse that made her feel more safe.
mm,
So they contribute because if something feels like too much in the moment, we can pivot and go to in a different direction. And yet they can still have that hands-on experience being with the animals.
yeah, that's amazing. So like you don't even have to like work with horses. You could work with like almost any animal there, whether it's a cow, pig,
Mm.
chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's special.
Yeah, it's amazing. What do you hope every student or visitor takes away from their time at Hunkapi?
I hope that every student and visitor walks away feeling important,
Yeah.
uh, a little more educated around animals and that they deserve compassion.
Yeah.
And I think that when we can connect people to being compassionate to animals, then we can connect them to being more compassionate to people.
Yeah. Connection is a powerful thing. Yeah. I have two dogs at home. I have an English bulldog. And I also have a mutt,
Mhm.
pretty sure. Yeah, my English bulldog he's very sweet. I actually have a picture.
I'd love to see him. We used to have an English bulldog at the farm. His name was Meatloaf.
Yeah. Kind of fits
What's yours name?
Clark.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
it's,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Okay. How old is Clark?
He is 8 years
Oh,
old.
wow. He looks loving.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that you carry a picture of him in your wallet.
Yeah. Helps me remember.
Mhm. Mhm.
Uh,
Keeps you connected to him even when you're not with him, right?
yeah.
Mhm.
It's like a strong connection. Me and him we're
Mm.
best friends.
Yep, I believe it.
For students who may be nervous or unsure about equine therapy, what would you say to encourage them?
I would say it's fair to be nervous around equine therapy. Horses are big, right? And they're unknown. We're not forced to ride horses all the time now to travel from point A to point B.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to do a lot of things in our life that are unknown. And so sometimes when we can just approach things with curiosity and say, like, let me see what happens, let me see if what I'm nervous about is actually real, then they can come into the arena with more openness and curiosity and just see. And no one at the farm is expected to ride. They don't have to do anything,
Yeah.
but you can just see. And sometimes what we're afraid of in our head is so much bigger than what it's actually going to be in the present moment.
Hmm.
So just see.
Yeah. I think that's all the questions on there.
Wow. Thank you for you're a good interviewer.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you are. I like how you ask questions and you listen
Yeah.
and then you reflect back. It's really good quality.